Hello, welcome back to the Togetherness Fulfillment Method and Philosophy series for creating unshakable romantic relationships. In this episode, we will explore damaging beliefs about love that we see frequently, so we can then explore what love truly is. Let's get into it.
As we said in the previous episode, the emotion of infatuation, the desire and the passion that people feel for others, and the situation of being in love are often misinterpreted by many people as love. And so some people who call themselves gurus or relationship experts, some famous people, some psychologists, coaches, and even society as a whole, say things about love that are really damaging. And people who are not developing their self-awareness listen to these things and believe them, and so they end up in more frustration and confusion. They also listen to really damaging relationship advice from their parents, other family members, and friends who usually have unhealthy relationships and no actual knowledge or experience of what a good relationship is, or how to build a healthy and strong romantic relationship. So, let's see the most common things you probably know about love that are damaging.
Love is something you give and receive back, a transaction.
Love has nothing to do with giving and receiving. Love is not a commodity to exchange. Love is not about having a mentality, I do this for you, therefore I'm owed this. Love is not about meeting needs or filling inner voids. Love is about being one and the same with our fulfilled reflecting self, and experiencing life with broadened horizons, not doing things to please each other.
There are various forms of love, such as true love and unconditional love.
The only form of love that exists is true and unconditional. Love is by definition unconditional and by definition true. There is no such thing as a lesser kind of romantic love. If it is not true and unconditional, then it is not love. So, we specifically use the words true and unconditional when we speak about romantic love because we want to emphasize it, not because love can be something less than true and unconditional. And unconditional love is also different from unconditional acceptance. Unconditional acceptance is about accepting every single part of our life partner, every negative element and every flaw. Unconditional love is not accepting our life partner to devalue themselves and lead to self-destruction, because if we did, that would be indifference and compromise. So we seek our life partner and challenge them with raw truth and at the same time respect. Unconditional love is about having the power to overcome our selfishness and every other inferior element of our existence by being in complete control of ourselves and our actions because we love each other.
Love is celebrated on certain days.
Beliefs like this holiday season, it is time for us to gather as a family and show love. Or on this romantic day, buy your partner chocolate to show them your love. If we don't experience love every single moment, then we confuse something within us. Love is not to be celebrated some days during the year. Love is an ongoing experience that becomes stronger every single day and is seen in every single moment, whether it is good or bad, easy or difficult.
Love is something you can feel, an emotion that comes and goes.
Love is not an emotion. Love is a permanent spiritual state of being, a way of experiencing life and a continuous evolutionary journey. There is no such thing as, I loved this person, but I don't love them anymore, and now I love someone else. You either love someone or you don't. Love is permanent, strong, infinite, and ever-growing.
Love needs compromise.
Love and compromise are completely unrelated concepts. Compromise is about neglecting one or both partners' wants, whereas love is about complete unity with our life partner.
We can experience love with many people.
We can experience infatuation with many people, not love. Love is so unique and powerful that it can only be experienced with our fulfilled reflecting self. We can embody love in our romantic relationship as a part of who we are.
So, it is very important not to misinterpret love and not to follow these damaging ideas, because all these lead people to confusion and to have completely unhealthy views about romantic relationships and other social relationships too. And thus, people end up damaging their relationships, not knowing why, or building all sorts of problematic behaviors with their parents, their children, their romantic partner, and other people.
If we misinterpret love, it is most likely that we won't experience it, and we may end up having unhealthy relationships. Because of the misinterpretation of love, some people never really grow up and remain attached to their parents. They don't realize their dreams following the fear-based wishes of their parents and never become spiritual adults. They confuse love with their emotional and immature attachment to their parents, as well as the fear of letting them down. Some parents also become so attached to their children that they think their children belong to them. They may have children to fill the inner voids of their unhappy marriage, or to have someone take care of them in their old age. Other people value more their friendships than their romantic relationship because they are afraid to be spiritually naked with their partner, as this requires immense strength and bravery, and so they end up trying to find love in these friendships. Other people end up having abusive romantic relationships because they have a false and distorted image of what love is in their minds. They end up accepting abuse because they misinterpret love. They can say things like, "He hits me because he has a temper, but deep down, I know he loves me." So, a misunderstanding of love leads to dependency and codependency, compromise and misery, possessiveness and manipulation, stagnation and entrapment, and an immature and weak mentality of needing other people.
So, this is a brief explanation of the main damaging ideas and beliefs that we see in many people, as well as why it is crucial not to misinterpret love. Now, it is time for self-reflection. Write down your answers and be honest. If you're single, answer the following questions. Do you have any of these damaging beliefs about love? If yes, why do you believe this? How do they help you in your life? How have they helped you in previous romantic relationships you might have had? How have they helped you in other social relationships in your life? Do you have needy social relationships of dependency, codependency, compromise, misery, possessiveness, manipulation, and stagnation? If yes, what is the best way for you to move forward with these relationships? What are the healthy beliefs that you can have about love so that you will be able to create a meaningful romantic relationship with your fulfilled reflecting self, i.e. your life partner, when you meet them? How will you express in a practical way these healthy beliefs? If you're a couple, answer the previous questions to explore if you have any damaging beliefs about love and if you misinterpret love. If you do have damaging beliefs about love, how do these affect your romantic relationship? What are the healthy beliefs you can have about love that will help you strengthen your relationship with your fulfilled reflecting self? How are you going to express these healthy beliefs in a practical way in your day-to-day interactions? Discuss your answers with your partner. Find your similarities and differences and start a meaningful conversation. Listen to each other with respect, understanding, and undivided attention. Discuss what you have learned from this introspection and your discussion. Write down these lessons and what you will start doing from now on to improve your behaviors and your romantic relationship. Identify the qualities and strengths you have that will help you overcome any difficulty you might face. Clarify the motivators and reasons that will help you stay accountable, take action to change, and stick to your improvement. Find ways that you can make this evolutionary process fun and enjoyable so you can smile and laugh more with your life partner. Understand each other deeply and unite as one, guided by the miracle of togetherness fulfillment.